Alright, streaming again. It's another snowy, cold as butt day out in Port Townsend, so it's a good time to play some Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest. Let's get it on full screen. Boop. And I just love this guy's face. He's like looking at Vraska, and he's like, oh god, she's hideous. And then her over here, she's like, geez, Bill, you can't just call someone hideous. Anyway. Let's see, there's a way I can do a thing. Tap here, and I can make notifications not show up. No alerts during game. And make that go away. So something I played with was, I was out and about and bored, and I recorded myself playing the game to my phone, and I made a little video, and I'm gonna try, hey, story mode? Go on. I tried, I could try uploading that video and talk over it, secondhand. I don't know how that'll go. I might do it, but, I quite like just, doing the streaming. So, how do I get rid of you? Go away. Go away. I forget. I'd probably have to monkey around with it, so we're not going to worry about it. We do have a pack to crack, so let's do that. Alright, we're hoping for some rare Ixalan cards. I don't know if I've gotten any Ixalan cards from the daily free booster. You guys can probably assume what I think about this thing. It's bad. I really don't like his sickle hands either. What is that? It's really weird. Anyway, I've played with the Ixalan cards a few times. Some, I think there are some really cool cards in there. Cards that have really impressed me are, let's just turn on just the Ixalan cards. I'm not going to go through everything again. I know I did that and probably bored you all to tears, but like, cards I've played with and I think do a pretty good job. I really like this thing. It's so bizarre that it's a support that makes a token. I think that's very exploitable. And then that has a flip side. This thing's a lot of fun. It's not, I mean, it doesn't exactly feel like the most like powerhouse card out there, but it gets a lot done. Very cool card. I opened a Queen's thingamabob. What's it called? I'm really bad with the card names. I'm going to try to get better at not only learning the card names, but like reading the card names rather than just going, oh, that guy, or this spell. Queen's Commission. This is great for the vampire token strategy. I've had a lot of fun with that deck. My mythic rare, oops, no. This Legion's Landing. This thing is great. I'm really enjoying this. Let's go back to just Ixalan cards. Other cards that I've had a really good time with that do their job well. Dustborn Sky March seems fine. Haven't played with this much. I think we might build like a pirate deck today and play around with that and see what that can do. This has really surprised me. Like, I already thought it was going to be a good spell, Sheltering Light. It's really good. This fetch a card and destroy the other is awesome. It's so good because it means you block a bunch of their damage or stop a bunch of their damage, and you've just decided what card you want next turn. In theory, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I tried this once, Sword Point Diplomacy. Because it puts out so many traps, it loses shields really fast, and you only usually get maybe like one good bout with it. I wish it didn't lose the shield. I don't think that was quite necessary. I still think it's a good card, but I open Fire Shrine Keeper. I like this guy as a paper magic card. I think there was this cycle of like the little dirtly guys. They usually cost like 1 or 2, and they had an ability where you could pay a ton of mana, somewhere in the realm of like 8 usually, and you could get a pretty good effect. but usually I didn't find him worth it. I thought this guy was worth it because he does something similar. He does 3 damage to 2 different creatures, and here he does kind of the same thing. So you actually is another one where you kind of actually want him to die. You know, throw him under a bus or something. He's a lot of fun. He can create some real shenanigans. Settle the Wreckage. Yep, this card has been, even if you hit 1 creature, it still feels pretty good because it's just exiled and gone. I feel like there's maybe a way we can do some shenanigans with the convert 4 of their gems, but I haven't figured that out yet. Oh yeah, Shorekeeper. This is another one where you kind of want it to die and you get a big effect. Like this guy. I haven't played with Kanjali Sunwing yet. I feel bad. It was one I was so excited about and I haven't done it yet. But he's cool. Maybe we'll play with him today. I think I played a game with Tilanali Shifter. It's kind of a weird card, but it's grown on me. Just going through these real quick. Anything else that has impressed me? This guy has not impressed me. He costs a lot. He has kind of a weak passive effect. And this dinosaur is kind of hard to activate. I still like him, but he's maybe not the best top end. Where's the other one I wanted to talk about? Can I? Ooh, yeah, I can do that. This guy is great. He is so, you just cast him and kill him and make a dinosaur. And there are ways to like make sure he doesn't die, or even if he just takes damage. If you can, there's a white spell that gives a creature permanently +0/+8 and blocker. You stick this on this guy, you just start cranking out dinosaurs. It's great. And again, how cute is he? Okay, enough of that. Hopefully we can get enough gems to open an Ixalan pack today. I think that will kind of be our goal. But in the meantime, let's look at what events we have. There's actually a bunch going. Oh, did we want to look at story mode? Let's see if there's a story mode. Story. Hey! Wait, no. This is just training. Was there some story mode? Origins. Training. Oh, weird. It shows all his abilities. Oh, no. That's all the different sets that have training. Is there an Ixalan training mode? No. Lying game. Lying to me. Full of lies. I want this to go away. Put you way down here. Okay. So, I did all these. So this is this event similar to the trials. It costs a little less, but the rewards are the same. I like it. It's fine. It's a good way to get the purple unobtainium, and the first thing to unlock is a Ixalan booster, so I think I'll be doing that quite regularly. Here's all my decks. I had some, let's see it, her deck. I was just using her white deck that I put together. This was my most recent addition. I was using the Zendikar Shambling Vents, I think it's called. The one that gives +2/+3 and lifelink. But I like this way better because it makes a token and life. What's going on? Oh, the event's refreshed. So that worked out pretty well. This deck, I think I was building it using a custom vampire deck. It's quite fun. And then this guy in here, I tried him just because I was kind of missing one more spot, and Crested Sunmare, surprisingly, quite good. What else did we have to play with? I don't know if I'll play any of these decks today. Maybe. Thought I wasn't getting notifications, but here we are. What did I build here? I built like a weird cycling deck. Cycling/vampires. Actually, it was a cycling token deck. You see it has no creatures. It just relies on Drakehaven, Legion's Landing, Queen's Commission, and then duping up my tokens. Additionally, Lay Claim. This is a great uncommon. It's expensive, but stealing one of your opponent's creatures and suddenly gaining a creature is very, very good, even at this high price. Additionally, if it doesn't look like anything's going to happen, you can cycle it for 3, which is not a lot, but also I love the art. I think that's Kefnet, with his big, like, gorgeous hand model hand, just plucking this little flying crocodile. He's like, ah, ow, ow. Oh, your hands are so soft. Do you moisturize? Anyway. Yeah, it was alright. I don't really want to play too many cycling decks on stream just because they take a lot of time to win. Let's see what this one was. Was this the one with the dinosaurs? We might play this. Because here we have Fire Shrine Keeper. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, Fire Shrine Keeper plus... This is another great creature with this wheel effect. Wheel as in, I think it's a spell called Wheel of Fate. Each player discards their hand and draws up to 7 cards. Something like that. I used to not understand why that ability was so good. It's like, why do you want to give your opponent's cards? It's like, well, it's part of it. It's just that you get to discard the cards that you're probably not using and draw 7 new cards and disrupt their hand. Maybe they have 7 cards that they're trying to use. And this guy has haste, so he gets in for 6, and he blocks something. Maybe killing something, probably dying. He does a lot. Plus, he sets up graveyard shenanigans with one of my other favorite artifacts, God Pharaoh's Gift. This thing is so good. I might just... Should we play it? This deck is a lot of fun. It can just make crazy shenanigans go on. Should we? Should we do it? Survey says. Sure, why not? We've got some Ixalan cards in there. Maybe we'll get to see them at some point. So, I went ahead one day and spent all my purple unobtainium gems and unlocked this guy. And, you know, it's hard to be mad at a mythic. But, like, he's not super exciting to me. But he's okay. We have a pretty darn good hand set up here. So here's something cool. It's not just when a creature dies. It just pulls stuff out of your graveyard. So, ideally, you get this guy out. You get God Pharaoh's Gift out. You dump your hand full of expensive creatures, and they start coming back one by one each turn. So that's kind of fun. So we're going to try and get this guy out. Alright, we got a good play this turn. Sweet. Get in there. Oh yeah, and this event has Explore. Oh, look at the snow! I never noticed that. How pretty, how festive. Alright, perfect. Now, question is, will we be able to get any of this stuff to happen before... Like, I'd really like to get God Pharaoh's Gift out. That's like bare minimum. I don't care about these guys, because they'll come back with God Pharaoh's Gift. So, if I do that, that'll all drop. I really want... that'll drop there. Oh, I think this is my best play. Oh, definitely. Yes, yes, yes! Aw, that would have been nice to get that out, but... Whump. Excuse me? Alright. We're going to dump these 2 creatures. Burp, burp. And we get to fill our hand up. Oh yeah, I have 2 copies of that now. Wow. This guy's fun if you wheel your Bomat Courier, because... What's his name? I should know his name. Avaricious Dragon. He's very different than the Paper Magic card. Paper Magic card, I believe, is first off is a 4/4. So here they just doubled his power. 4/4 for 4, Flying Red Dragon. He's getting haste from God Pharaoh's Tomb. God Pharaoh's Gift, rather. Paper Magic card says, I think at the end of your turn, discard your hand. But at the beginning of your turn, draw 1 extra card. So it sounds like it's really punishing, but if you get him out on turn 4, you're probably down to like 1 or 2 cards anyway if you're playing a fast red deck. So he's really good, you know, surprisingly good for a 4/4 for 4. This guy says whenever you draw a card, destroy 3 gems of your opponent's color, which is just insane. The shenanigans you can get going. It can hose you over, because if you have supports out, he'll blow up your own support sometimes, so that kind of sucks, but, I mean, he can gain you so much mana on your turns. Anyway, back to the game. I think we should try to get one of these out, and then we'll just keep trying to get another Bomat Courier. So something interesting, each creature you control is destroyed at the end of your turn. This goes into effect after the exile trigger from Godfarrow's Gift, so unfortunately you don't get to recycle your creatures. I know, can't have it all. But what we can do is we can just dump stuff in our graveyard, so like, we don't need 2 Chrome Moxes. So let's do this. We got another Avaricious Dragon. See, it just hit itself. So that's annoying. Oh great, we can destroy our thing if we really want to. We don't, but we could. It stands as an option. We're gonna just do this. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Chrome Mox, yeah, so that I opened in a pack one day. You know, it's really good. It goes in any deck where you just need some cheap, fast mana fixing. So now we're screwed because our Godfarrow's Tomb got destroyed. That's really unfortunate. This thing is pretty easy to deal with. A 1/1 double strike in this game, not that scary. A 4/4 double strike's a little harder, but still, I'm not too concerned. This thing can get out of control pretty fast. This was in the era where they were just like, rares became 6/6s. There are so many 6/6 creatures in this game, it's really annoying. It just strips them of so much flavor to just make everything a 6/6. I hate it. Okay. We don't have a good play. Like, at all. Yeah, I guess this is what we gotta do. Oh look, and he's gonna take all the red. What on earth is going on over there? See, and there it changed. I had a perfectly good match, and it changed it to a bad match. Sometimes those things don't work out the way you want them to. Alright, we're gonna get rid of... Does it give haste? Oh, I don't care, because this thing has haste. So we'll try and get it on the Bomat Courier. Thing is, just like, there is no mana for us because poops, that's why. Yep, nothing. Oh, that's bad news. Like, this is insane. The AI's Explorer is so much better than ours. Oh, okay. We can at least do this. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay, alright. I like it. Crunch. That'd have been nice to have. I think we're probably gonna die here, but we didn't have any rewards coming our way for this, so it's probably fine. Wow, we only got one creature. Okay, these cascades are insane. Oh, look at your all cat deck. Yeah, I'm gonna call it right here. We lost. Big time. Okay. We're not dead. Fine. That's weird. It didn't explode. I wonder why that is. Yeah, they just got lethal. End it. Come on. Okay, that went ass up really fast. This is what happens a lot. The AI just takes all your mana, and by like turn 3 you're just not getting any mana to do anything. I've been losing more games simply because I can't cast my spells. I have good spells, I could beat them if I had mana, but it's not a fun way to lose. It's an acceptable way to lose if you're just like, the game just gets a crazy cascade and you're just like, well, couldn't have done anything about that. But for the game to just, you know, take the fun out of the game, no bueno. This is another event. I don't really want to subject you guys to this, because the way to win these decks, win these fights, you have to play very slow, dirtily decks, and that's no fun. So we're going to play an Hour of Revelation. I usually like to, when I've got the option to start, just because I'm maybe a little OCD, I like to start at 12 and go clockwise. So, let's get a Johnny. Let's see what deck we're playing. We are playing... So this is a variation of my deck, Tiny Kitty. The one card that had to be changed was Anguished Unmaking. This card's great because it kills a thing and it destroys a support, and you take 6. Fine. In a life gain deck, you can almost forget that bottom sentence. Oh, also I've been told I circle stuff too much, but I mean, it's where I'm looking when I'm meaning to talk about stuff, so I'll try to slow my roll a little bit so I'm not quite so spastic. Anyway, it's called Tiny Kitty. It's cats plus Chefette Monitor, because he's ramp. I forget why I included him over some other ramp spells, but who knows. Excuse me. Yeah, it's got Overrun. It's got Deathlock Trap. It's got a few things that interact with energy, because for some reason a Johnny needed to be an energy. Another one of the Kaladesh energy planeswalkers. So he's really limited in that aspect, but he's alright. So I switched out Anguish Unmaking for Cast Out. This card is very, very strong. It targets, which is always nice, and disables that creature permanently for as long as Cast Out is on the board. Now the cool thing is, if I cast another one of these, I can target another creature. It just doesn't double up the shields on the guy already in there. So you can lock down all 3 of their creatures with 3 castings of Cast Out. Now if they break this support, all 3 of them get enabled. So that's a bummer, but this card is very powerful. Additionally, it has cycling. You probably don't want to cycle it. You want to keep it in your hand charged up until you can lock something down. But if you've already locked 3 things down and this thing's sitting pretty, cycle it. You know, it's just a really good card. Enough talking, let's play it. And I'll talk about the deck as we play. Go Gadget. So the name Tiny Kitty is based on the D3 Go forum. If you've been over there, it's really good community over there, always talking about the game. The forum has a bot, I guess it's a bot, I don't really know the correct language for it, that turns any swear word, most any swear word, into the phrase Tiny Kitty. So if I say damn or shit or anything like that, it changes to Tiny Kitty. So just a little cute inside joke. Okay, what are we doing here? We are going to get this guy out, Riparian Tiger. He's a cat. Stop. He soaks up energy and makes energy. He's kind of boring, but it's what we're going to do. Also, I believe in Paper Magic this guy was a 4/4. They brought him down to a 2/2. Why? Well, he was clearly too powerful as a 4/4. For like 5 or something like that? I don't know. He exists fine as an 11, or a 2/2 for 11, but whatever. This guy's great. It's a 6/6 cat that makes another 4/4 cat. And he gives all your cats lifelink, and the token has lifelink. Usually, by the time you've gotten Regal Caracal out, you don't care about the token, but sometimes you do. let's give it a whirl. And then Oath of Ajani pumps your creatures, and it stays pumped. So each time you cast Oath of Ajani, everything gets +2/+2 again. Seems good. So just spam these things out, and it uses your energy. So yeah, Riparian Tiger, go! We were going to do this because I think Ajani gets a better bonus to white than green. Exciting magic. There we go. If we're lucky, we can get both these out. I doubt it'll happen, but cross your fingers. Another one of those. Hey! Alright, we've got a pretty good play here, so let's go. Whoop. Alright, we made good progress on our Regal Caracal, however you say it. I'm not too worried about that. Ooh! Spicy. That's, I mean, I was gonna say that's this deck's win condition. This is every deck's win condition. I'm just gonna put it up here, because we still want to get Oath of Ajani out. Alright, alright, alright. We're gonna go for some green mana. We'll also get this blue, and we'll also get some loyalty. We will also gain an energy towards our Riparian Tiger. It's not much. Oh, got there. Delicious. Delicious. Bam! Ooh, Long Tusk Cub. That's fun. We're gonna put that after the Overcome. If we can get the Overcome off, awesome. I'm gonna take a look at our objectives. We don't want to cast any support, so we're doing good. Oh, we want to cast lots of supports. We don't want to lose any creatures. Okay. Ooh, don't click that. Lots of supports. Well, we might just go for the win, or we can try and drag it out with that. We might just win. We're in a pretty strong position right here. But yeah, we'll cheese it a little bit. Nice, nice. Boom! So this gets us at a point where we can just take damage. We don't care what our opponent does. What kind of deck is this? What? Whenever the support loses one shield, deal 1 damage to the first creature an opponent controls. Interesting. That's like, this is the first Ixalan card I've seen played against me, I think. And I was like, really? This is the one? Okay. This guy's cool. This was one of the cards that was in those $4 bundles that I was super excited about, because I was opening so many packs of Kaladesh and I wanted him so bad. Imperial Voyager. He makes energy, these little glowy gems, for his power. So if you can give him lots of power, or if you give him like double strike or something, you can just like turn the whole board energy, and just every turn you do is just everything gets bigger and you get lots of these effects. He's really cool, and he's a flying trampler in green, which is solid. That said, I don't think I have a deck that runs him, because I found better ways to make energy, but he's really cool. I was really excited. He was worth the $4. I forgot what else I got with it. Probably something stupid. Anyway, back to the game. Okay, what's down here? Another Overcome. Cool. Let's look at Ajani's abilities. This, Protect, Energize 3 and gain 6 life. This is like only good if you're needing to like maintain a certain amount of health. I think it's pretty garbage. This is his only good ability as far as I'm concerned. Energize 4 and give each of your creatures a permanent +2/+2. This is weird. If you're in a life gain deck, it's like you don't care about taking energy or taking damage, and like this guy barely does energy. This is all you want. Valor. We're gonna do Valor. Everything gets bigger. We're gonna move this black gem over, making all these drop, making the loyalty break, then getting the green, and just shenanigansing it up. Nice. Wait, what? Why did that hurt his guy? Huh? Is that not working right? Big damage. Okay. Because I was breaking his enchantment, it was dealing 1 damage to him. That's garbage. That is a terrible enchantment. Now, if I cared at all what creatures he had out, I guess we are trying to get supports out. How many are we at? 3? 2. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, we've got over 36 damage. Well, let's just go for the big win. This is more fun. Now, can I... Yeah, watch this. Voop. Voop. Oh, get one more. Darn. Cast attack! Ugh, wow, 1 hit. Oh yeah, we were also in double damage mode. So this event, after 5 rounds, everything deals double damage. Everything. Spells, you know, weird little effects. Specifically to planeswalkers. Damage to creatures is still the same. Sorry. That's what he looks like to me. Not making fun of that piece of art. Beautifully illustrated. But just a funny story being told there. Okay. I should be playing my dinosaur deck, but it's not very good. So we're playing standard cowboys, minotaurs, you know, discarding my hand, cheating creatures out, overcoming. Yeah. This is kind of weird. It fits the flavor of the deck, but it's like the most expensive thing in the deck. Oftentimes I don't even bother to get it. Well, it'll happen. Or I'll show you. Words and talking. Playing against blue-green Nissa. So often it's very frustrating when they make a planeswalker built around a mechanic and feel locked to that mechanic. I think this Nissa, Steward of the Elements, can work really well outside of cycling. Pardon me. There's my fiance talking about my dog. And no, he's not going swimming today. It's snowing, and like, you know, he would die of hypothermia, and I don't want to deal with a 100-pound dead dog. Anyway, this is good if you're not playing a cycling deck, because that just means the first card in your hand gains 3 mana, and each other one gains 1 mana. Great. This gives all your non-cycling cards cycling 1. That's super great. If you got a grip of 6 cards that you don't really have a use for, awesome. This one's probably the least useful, unless you've used Shed, but in a designated cycling deck, this is out of control. You just cycle cards and gain more mana and give all your creatures buffs. It's so good. I like this paper magic version of Nissa too. Blue-green is one of my favorite color combos, and this paper magic planeswalker is very powerful. Okay, right off the bat I see a great first play. We're going to turn these off. We might cycle this, but we're going to try and get Neheb out. If you get Neheb out early enough, he can just win you the game, because your opponent can't cast any spells. I guess we're just going to win. Just straight up win. Yeah, let's cycle this, because we don't need it. Oh yeah. Oh, darn. So we'll try to get that out. It's not super important. We're going to take this green. Oh, wow. I didn't think we were going to get there. Okay. We're going to... He's got no mana. It makes it really hard to gauge what I want to throw away. This is pretty darn good. Yeah. So when Neheb attacks, or rather, not when he attacks, when he deals combat damage, each of us discard a card. Actually, it happens before you go to attacks, so there's some shenanigans with that. Yeah, while he's on the battlefield, each Minotaur you control gains first strike. Cool. While this creature is on the battlefield, if you have 1 or less cards in hand, each Minotaur you control gains +6/+0. When this creature deals combat damage, it's actually when he moves to it. I don't know when he does it, but you'll see the trigger. It happens at a weird time. Since this can, I think, kill more things and win you the game, we're going to get rid of Spark of Creativity. This card's okay. It can create some shenanigans. I wish it could hit opponents, but can't have everything. Alright, let's make some damage happen. I think our best play is, we only need like 1 mana. Yeah, for Hazaret's Monument. What screws him up the most? I don't want him to have blue. No. I guess this? Sure. Maybe it is when he deals damage. I don't know. Oh, okay, so this is one of these cards where I don't ever really want to cast it. It's like, you can, but it's better in this deck to discard it, because then I can just start cheating creatures into play. So that's what we're going to do. Neheb's going to discard it, and then we'll get a free creature at some point. Oops. I kind of didn't want to have Overrun turned on. Oh well. Take 18 on turn 3. It's funny, the AI doesn't ever cycle anything. This creature's totally fine. He's a 6/5. For 12, which isn't bad, but he's all about cycling. That's the only reason to have this thing in a deck. So when you see this, you know you're playing against the cycling deck, and you know you're probably going to win. So this guy works well with the discard plan, because if you're discarding a bunch of stuff, you just are powering him up every turn. We probably won't get to cast him. It'd be nice if we could. I don't think it'll happen, though. So here's our free creature gem. I don't think we're casting anything this turn. Yeah, didn't get there. Oh well. Taking our green. Ooh. Oh. Okay, cool. So we don't care about this. We're gonna get our free creature, and we could give Neheb double strike, which would make him discard 2 things. But if we do it next turn, we will be at double damage mode, so it's sort of like we'll be doing 4 times the damage. So that's what we're gonna hope to do. And we get him anyway. Let's try and zap this thing, 'cause we have a harder time dealing with stuff in the air. We don't care about that. So this would be a good turn to have Overrun powered up, because we would deal ungodly amounts of damage. But we're just going to go like this, like that. He now gets double strike on top of first strike. Triple strike, yeah! If we get that out, I don't really care. Boom! Okay. I mean, he's dead here. It doesn't matter what we do. You're dead. Neheb's really good. He was one of the first mythics I got in Amonkhet. And for the longest time I didn't know what to do with him, because he's just very, very, very good. Sometimes when a card is too good, I kind of don't know what to do with it, because I want to put it in all my decks, and then I don't know which deck to put it in, so he just kind of sits on the sidelines. It was once I saw kind of the synergy of some of the other Minotaurs, that the Minotaur deck came together. Specifically, there's a guy called like Punch Fist MacGuffin or something like that. Alright, we got 10. Oh, we might not get to that. We might not get to crack that pack today. We need 320, so we're like 50 shy. 40 shy or something. What's his name? Burning Fist Minotaur. Hellfist MacGuffin? That's pretty close. Come on. This guy's great. And it's when you discard a card. So not just this activation. If anything makes you discard a card, he gets +2/+0. So if Neheb makes you discard a card, he gets +2/+0. If you Spark of Creativity, he gets +2/+0. Hazoret's Monument, +2/+0. I think this guy discards a card too. Oh, no. I stuck this guy in here because I was kind of short on other Minotaur options. I don't think I've ever used his ability. But the other Minotaur options were like do nothing, so I figured why not. Just this guy's fine. If I were to cut a card, it'd probably be this guy, and I know the card that I want for this. It's Hazoret, who, you know, I think can only attack if you have no cards in hand, or one or less, or something like that. But I do not have Hazoret, so that's too bad. I have a couple of the other gods, though. Alright. Time for shenanigans. This fight goes a little long, because this is a... Let's take a look at the deck. We're playing a deck I call Death Cycle. It's a cycling deck. I know I just said they can drag on, but they do. It's all about getting cycling, and you know, with Archfiend of Ifnir, whenever I cycle a card, first creature opponent controls gets -2/-2 permanently. So you can just whittle away their creatures. Plus, with Ruthless Sniper, just obliterate stuff. A couple of these deserts, I think these cards are very, very powerful. I think these two are the most powerful, hands down. And then we have Faith the Devoted. This card you can also just kill someone with and keep yourself alive. Very good card. And Deemworthy, this card is... I love these cards that have an extra effect when you cycle them. If this was just... It could do 12 damage, or you could cycle it. It still might be pretty good. But the fact that you can deal 3 damage, draw a card... It's very powerful. Plus all these other things that care about cycling. This is a powerhouse. New Perspectives, kind of a mainstay of the cycling deck. Let's play it. We're just gonna play it. Going against Nahiri. Nahiri's got very strange abilities, but they're very fun. Oh, we just played Nahiri a second ago, and we got rocked. Well, that's a pretty good start for you. Look at all that white mana. Oh, look at all my non-mana options. That's cool. What do we have? Okay. We have stuff. We're going to put this first, but we're not going to cast it. We're just going to soak up some mana. So Bolas likes blue, black, and red. He's the first 3-color planeswalker in Puzzle Quest. We still don't have a black-green planeswalker. We have 2 red-white planeswalkers. We're about to have a 3rd. We have 4 mono-black planeswalkers, 3 of which are Liliana. But at one point, D3 Ghost said, well, they were hesitant to do it because black-green is too powerful. It's like, that's a very arbitrary thing to say. Anyway, I'm very excited for Vraska. I don't know what her build will quite be, but I'm really excited to play these colors together. Probably some sort of reanimator. Anyway, these are our bonuses. These are our abilities. This is super good, Scorpion Sting. This one is pretty darn good. Just draw 2 cards, make a bunch of zombies. Great. I don't really like this. You can't always use it. If you don't have creatures in your graveyard, it doesn't do anything. And it wants you to play zombies. I am so tired of zombie decks. I think incidental zombies are fine, but I don't want to be forced to play more effing zombie decks. Anyway, sorry, what are we doing? We are going to play Archfiend of Ifnir. Sounds good. Uh-huh. I think we're going to do this, because that uses up a bunch of his white. or her white. We don't know who or what our opponent is, so let's just go off their avatar. What's this? What did we get? They put out some stuff. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't care about that. I kind of care about that. But I can make it go away. So, Archfiend of Ifnir, keep doing your thing. We're just going to break that desert. Beautiful. So this gives all of our cycling spells in our hand, which is everything, plus 3 mana. Plus we get to draw a bunch of cards. Maybe we'll do this after the Archfiend, because we really want to get that Archfiend online. I think our plan of attack is these blue, because if we move these over, I don't really think it matters. Spicy. This guy costs a lot of mana, but man, he can just annihilate once he's out. Especially once you get his little brother Ruthless Sniper out, aka Ruth. Hey Ruth! Your top's kind of falling down there a bit, Ruth. You might just want to like hoist that up a little bit. Anyway, another very good card. We can't deem worthy yet, but that's fine. We do get a free swap, so now we can deem worthy. Oops. We don't want to drain mana out of this guy, so we're going to take one of these violent impacts and drain some mana out of it. Yes. Boom. You have been deemed worthy. Now we have a handful of cards, but this card basically says gain a bunch of mana. So I like to kind of spam it as much as possible. I'd still like to get Ruthless Sniper out though. Maybe I'll put another one after New Perspectives. Oh, I'm so close to getting another free turn, but that's just greedy. So we're going to go for these black, break his enchantment, get Ruth down. Oh boy, this is nice. A Battlefield Scavenger. You discard a card and draw one card. Now I wish this guy was a Minotaur, because I would totally put him in my Minotaur deck. But he's a Jackal. He's actually pretty good, like a 4/4 for 7 with a, I think they call this a Rummage effect in Magic. Yeah, great, love it. Never played with it, but it seems really, really strong. Okay. What were we doing? Well, I think we have another worthy candidate on deck. You know what, actually, no, it's fine. Ooh. So he took 3 and then the Archfiend finished him off. Delicious. Okay. Let's get that online. Actually, let's get this Faith of the Devoted online. Faith of the Devoted says, whenever you cycle a card, your opponent loses 5 life and you gain 5 life. So you just become like a vampire. No, go away. Okay. So this was our play. We got a pair of Ruths out, Ruth A and Ruth B. We don't want to do that. And Ruth C. Let's do this. Get that other New Perspectives. Fill our hand back up, draw a ton of mana. Each time New Perspectives is cast, it gives each card with cycling in your hand 3 mana. And And if you hit these deserts, they just create these crazy loops. Okay, we're amassing a small army of Ruths. We have another worthy subject. Crunch. I mean, it just kind of makes you indestructible. I mean, even if we, I think I might. We're in double damage mode, so they're taking 10 each time I cycle a card. So we're just gonna cycle some of these. I can probably kill him. Yeah, I know we can. This is why I call the deck Death Cycle. Because you just kill people with it. I've been meaning to change this one out for... Oh, it is the red and black gem. Because the 3 deserts, the red, the black, and the blue one, all do slightly different things. The red one just breaks like 4 gems or something, and it is really more often a miss than a hit. So I felt this sort of expressed the red of Nicobola, so I kept this one in over the black-blue one. And it has cycling, so sometimes it's just a free support. Rarely do I pay retail for that one. Let's throw an Archfiend of Ifnir in his face. Boom, got there. Well, that's right. That was one of my very minor complaints. There's no sound effect for clicking through these. I feel like there should be like a little explosion-y right there, right? That would make sense, right? I really like this. Just the colors in this are just yummy. All right. So now we're gonna play one of the planeswalkers that I think is maybe one of the worst in the game. Garrick. So his abilities are just dumb. And not even like good dumb. They're like bad dumb. So I revamped. All they do is make creatures. That's all his abilities do. And not even good creatures, just vanilla creatures. But because of that, you can just kind of make a creatureless deck. Just ramp and creatureless. Incidentally, a lot of these things create creatures. For example, Conqueror's Galleon makes a ship token. Cool. And it draws some cards and other stuff, but I've had some success with this. We have our win condition. This thing is pretty amazing also. Each creature you control gains Trample, Berserk, and when this creature attacks, you draw 1 card. So even if you kill one of theirs and draw 1 card, it's pretty darn good. And then the flip side, you just make them discard cards. And it's very reasonably costed. Driven to Despair. This card has just been an all-star. It's even grosser if you cast this multiple times in a turn. You get, for each instance of this being cast, your creatures draw 1 card. So if you cast this twice, your creature draws you 2 cards. So you can like refill your whole hand. Additionally, you can also like sometimes crack this on a cascade, so then you're drawing a card and making them discard. It's gross. It's so gross. It's a really good card. Let's just play with it and we'll talk about the cards in here. Going against Nahiri, aka Turtle Bear. It's cute. Okay, being a green planeswalker, we obviously want green mana. I don't see... Well, I take that back. There's no K-swap. What do we have? We're going to turn that off. I think we'll turn that off. We'll try for the Zendikar Royal. In Paper Magic, I believe this was an uncommon. When you match 4 or more green gems, spawn effectively a 4/4. I guess, I mean, if you're playing a super heavy ramp deck with those effects that like turn all the gems green, you can get some value out of this. I don't love it. And I think the tokens look derpy, but that's just me. Okay, we're gonna do this. Uh-oh. And he gets free swap. Oh, perfect. Trial of Strength. So they made all the trials except the black one rare. And they just kind of bumped up. So like this basically reads, you get a 6/4 beast token for 14 mana. That doesn't seem like a very good deal. I think this one's a little overcosted. The black one, I think, is maybe the only one, with the exception of the red one. The black and the red ones are definitely the best. The black one's an uncommon, just kills a creature. Plain and simple. Costs 11, right? Super easy to get back. Additionally, the black cartouche, unbelievably good. The red trial is something like 16 or 18 mana, and I was like, God, that's a lot. But it does 12 or 7 damage or something like that to player or planeswalker. And once I saw that it could hit a planeswalker, I was like, okay, alright, that's a little better. I don't think the red cartouche is very good though. At least not in this. Because it gives haste, but you already have to have a creature out for blah 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 blah. Anyway. Alright, I think our play is to go... We're gonna try and get this online too. I don't think it'll happen. We'll fart some snakes out, aka beasts. Legless scale beasts. I just noticed that earlier today. I'm like, really? Uh-oh. Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Okay, alright. If we can get Ambuscade down, so this is like the closest thing we have to a fight spell. It just deals damage one way across. So that's pretty handy. I think what we're gonna do is... If I do these white... I don't like it. Does he get a bonus for white? A very measly bonus. We're actually going to try and take these red. Rawr! And this isn't even a beast. It literally says beast on the trial. Uh-oh. I've not seen that before. This card seems fun. Whenever this creature deals combat damage... Wait. Your opponent discards a card. While this creature is on the battlefield, other pirates... That's not what this is supposed to do. This is supposed to give your pirates this discard effect. Okay, I don't like this as much. Poopy. Poop on you, sir. I would be happy to fire off Overcome. Are we closer to that or Ambuscade? We'll save the Overcome for the big damage turn. Now we're gonna go like this. Deal our damage right across. We don't have to worry about the double strike. Boom. Destroyed. Stop. 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 No. Okay. They didn't have much of a follow-up, so that's fine. Remember that green enchantment we got out turn 1? How much help has that been? It seems like when you have one of those things that like relies on colors matching, suddenly those colors stop matching. kind of frustrating. What are we even looking at? What are we looking to do here? Not die? Cool, let's do it. Make our snake a little scarier. We'll give it +1. We'll give him the toughness. Because then we have 2 X5s that maybe need to soak up some damage somewhere. That'd be nice. Ho! Okay. Alrighty then. Let's stay frosty. So this Reclaim is a lot different than the Paper Magic card. The Paper Magic card takes a card from your graveyard and puts it on top of your deck as an instant for very little cost. Reclaim sacrifices a creature, destroys a creature you control, and you gain 12 mana. Shrug. I don't know what they were thinking. It's actually a really good card, but what? It's like literally the opposite of what Reclaim does, but whatever. I don't know what we're gonna do here. The last creature that entered your graveyard gains zombie and is returned to the battlefield. When that creature dies, it is exiled. At the beginning of your turn, your opponent takes X damage, where X is the number of zombies you control multiplied by 5. You draw X cards. This thing is ridiculous. We're probably going to lose because of that. So that'll be fun. Look at all these great black mana options we have. I guess this is what we'll do. This is dumb, but this is what we're gonna do. Ready? You ready? Ready? Voot! Oh, never mind, I'll shut up. No. No, it's all bad. Everything's bad. I guess this? Can we get overrun online? Just barely. Ooh! Nice! We took out his dumb god. Cool. So now he's gonna try and recast it. Right. Okay. Alright. Hand's getting a little backed up with all these trials of strength. Sure would like a ramp card. Or something. He's gonna hit me for 24 this turn. But we got him next turn? Okay, we're alright. So one of the things I like to do with Reclaim is use it as pseudo ramp in this deck. And by pseudo ramp I mean what you can do is you can make some tokens. I mean, we have them on dead. We have them dead anyway. But then you can take your tokens and you can kill them, which I know just sounds like the meanest thing on the planet, but well, it is. Sorry, Puppy Doge. Ooh, ooh. Huh. So finally, now that we had a big epic cascade, we either didn't match any green or that enchantment died forever ago. We're gonna do... Oh, now we don't even need to. So I would kill this and I'd get a bunch of mana, but we don't need to, look, because we cast all our spells in our hand. No. Just make that thing even bigger. You can get a +1/+1. No. We get an extra swap out of the deal. Do these even say wolf? Okay, those say wolf. That's good. I guess we'll try for another one of these. Sure, now we'll do it. Sure. 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 Oh, again, we don't even need to. Rawr. Generic creature. think it's a Therese Nielsen piece of artwork though, so gotta like that. Cool. And we met all the objectives. And we mastered Ambuscade. We summoned 3 or less creatures. If you create a token, it doesn't count as summoning. So that's fun. We killed 3 or more creatures, thanks to Overrun and Ambuscade. That's about the only way you can do it reliably with green. There's a couple other ways, other similar fight effects and Enraged and stuff, or Berserker and stuff. Oh, here's one other thing that kind of drives me nuts. Like the inconsistency of rewards for the events. So this is a Hour of Revelation event, meaning Amonkhet. What do we get as rewards? We get, okay, we do get Amonkhet, but like, let's look at, so here's Revolt against the Consulate. What do we get as rewards? Amonkhet. Shouldn't it be, what's it called? Either Revolt or at the very least like Kaladesh? You know, that it's just one of those little inconsistencies that just drives me crazy. Okay, well we didn't get to play with too many Kaladesh cards. Oh, here's the next one starting up. I don't know if Opt is even a card you can get. This is the art for Opt. It's a bonkers paper card. Let's get in on the last 44 minutes of this. And let's build a silly pirate deck. Excuse me. Definitely using that. What does this guy do? Maybe. We'll think about it. Let's put these in reverse order, because that's the way I like to view them. Chart a course. Maybe. Bolas has some inherent card draw, so I don't know how relevant that will be. Draw 2 cards, find a treasure. Meh. This draws us a card and lets us do shenanigans with it, so that's what we'll do. Favorable winds, no. Unfriendly fire, that could be fun, because it hits non-pirates. I don't think we're going to play the freebooter. There's a guy I like better. It is... what does this one do? Oh yeah, and haste. It's not bad. Contract killing, I think we're definitely going to play. Lookout's dispersal. This gets charged up by pirates, so that's fun. This guy's great. There's some removal. Deadeye Tormentor and Raider's Wake. Those work very nicely together, because this is the one that makes your opponent discard. This seems fun. Okay, how's our deck looking? So we have 2 creatures? That can't be right. Deadeye Tormentor and Stormfleet? I guess so. I think we probably need 1 more creature. He's a pirate with first strike. I don't know how relevant that is. Let's try this guy. I mean, like, if he's in our first hand, we'll be able to cast him. And when he enters the battlefield, we can Siren's Ruse him. Cool, let's do it. So this is our bad pirate deck, with Nicol Bolas driving the pirate ship. Let's see what happens. At some point, I totally intend on making a Merfolk Kiora deck. I think that'll be really good. Okay, we're gonna start with, oh, this is great. Look at this. So we get our pirate out. Pardon me. And he's gonna charge up our Cutlass and our Conqueror's Galleon. So this guy's gonna come fully equipped with a sweet sword and a badass ship. Alright, Kiora wants blue and green, and we're gonna actually take her blue, just like this. And some of her green. That was a totally okay turn one. Delicious. I think I'm actually gonna turn that guy off, so we can blow something away when he comes into battlefield. Red. Oh, hot diggity. See, charge those both up a little bit, little free mana. Stop. Ooh, neat. Oh man, I wish I had that. We might just try and do it anyway. And just kind of beat Kiora at her own game. I'm gonna take this. Drain some mana out of her hand. Wait, do I get an extra swap? I didn't even see it. Wasn't even paying attention. I was just super excited. This pirate deck's actually handling pretty well. We'll go here. And we'll get a sword online. Yarr! Oh boy. I would love to get this online. I don't think it's going to happen. So I think we'll just keep pushing towards the pirate ship. Just double checking my mana options. Yeah, I think we'll just go for the pirate ship. Conqueror's Galleon. Uh-oh. Wow, still not casting anything, huh? Boy, I would like to get Raider's Wake down. I'd like to get both those down. But I don't see how we're going to do that this turn. I don't really want to break my thing. So we're just going to go like this? Question mark? And when that... Is it attacks or deals damage? It charges up the, uh-oh. Okay, you're ramping to something. This thing can be an infinite loop. I hate that spell. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Uh-huh. Dope. What was the point of all that? Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw 2 cards. We're gonna replace our moon token with some zombies. And boy, would I love to get that online. Turn that off. And we're just gonna try and make some magic happen, but that was a pretty explosive turn for her. The fact that he didn't really cast anything, there it is. So we just pitched our hand. Haha! Yar har! Okay. That's fine. We'll take the free mana. I kind of want to shut down Brawl. I would like that. I don't think Unfriendly Fire is doing much right this second. I'm curious what this guy's like long-term play is. I guess we'll take the red. If we can take the green or the green, and it's not slowing them down because we'll just take one of them. We're getting in for pretty okay damage. Uh-huh. I'm gonna dump your hand again. Yup. Ugh. The animation of this card is so painfully slow to watch. Uh-huh. Okay, kinda whipped. I still want to kill Brawl. That is our goal. Kill Brawl. It's not happening this turn. Man, oh man. If he does this stuff any more times, we just... Yep, I'm not... Okay, I guess we're winning, but like... We're not getting to do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm not watching this. I'm sorry. We're not losing any points. We're just losing seconds out of our life. That deck, we would have lost. Probably. I don't know. Just, I hate those decks where they just cycle endlessly, and... I mean, if you can build a deck like that, more power to you. But as the person sitting on this side of the computer, it's really boring to play against. Because, like, you know you're gonna lose, right? And if you do win, you probably don't feel good about it. You're just like, thank God that fight is over. I move on to a more fair deck, hopefully. Well, we didn't get to see our deck do too much. Hey, there it is. Stormfleet Pyromancer. Be interesting to see if we can trigger some shenanigans with the Siren's Ruse. I don't think it'll work out the way we want it to, but we can try. That's pretty good for a turn 1. Uh-huh. Let's get the Cutlass online. So we have this, or we have that, or we have this. We can do that, and maybe leave some of these options available. Okay, clearly that was the right thing to do. He's probably going to take these red. Oh, that's bad. That means we have to kill a 5/5 every turn. Which I don't think we can do. So that's fun. Let's see what happens. Cool. So I exiled him, brought him back into play, and since I had raid, I can use his raid trigger. That's neat! Siren's Ruse, man. Super cool card. And he gets to draw a card off of it. Now, we did miss out on 5 damage across the table. Uh-huh. Well, that's good. Keep some life in that guy. It's looking real bad for us, by the way. I'd love to get some more of these guys out. I tell you what. Alright, we might be able to get another Siren's Ruse. No, because it didn't attack, so I think we're just going to let it trade. Oh, better idea. Later, Hosen. Let's turn that off. I guess we'll try and drain you for mana, and we'll try and Deadeye Tormentor. Alright, alright. Boom. This thing is still a problem. This is the Sandworm Convergence, I think it's called. Son of a gun. Really? I just killed that thing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Rough. Alright, now we'll get the Siren's Ruse in play. We'll try an Unfriendly Fire. We're gonna try and play their blue. You, do a thing. Chaboom! Oh goodness. Enough of that! Good golly! So this is the problem I ran into with Pirates and Paper Magic. Like, they have lots of cool little abilities. They seem like fun, but they quickly get outpaced, right? And they just end. You keep having to go like, oh no, this one's more important. No, now this one's more important. No, now this one's more important. And you just end up like, you know, you become your own worst enemy because you can't decide what you need to do in that moment. But that's just my own personal experience. I've gotten my ass totally handed to me by Pirates a bunch of times, and it's very frustrating. I want that thing dead. I'm so tired of it. I guarantee that was a bad play. Oh, you have one too, huh? Oh my god. I sure would like to, like, completely kill something. Like, for goodsies. Oh, sure. Uh-huh. That's a good little cantrip for Brawl. Draw a card, give your thing evasion. Wow. So Pirates, man. Pirates. Huzzah! 500 turns later. And this is always what happens the turn before you die. They get this huge cascade, they gotta cast 300 things, but you're clearly dead! Ah, just end it already, please. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So this isn't going well. Yeah, Pirates feel maybe a little overcosted. Shut up! I don't care! Remember that whole bit where I was supposed to turn off notifications? Why am I still getting them? And also we re-signed in the other day, so I don't know what your problem is. Let's try a deck that I fooled around with. Using some of my favorite cards. Let's get God Pharaoh's Tomb. No, sorry. I wanted these. Boop. And let's grab... So we're going to try and build like kind of an enraged deck. That guy... What's this one? No. Yeah. Let's try this guy too. And you cute little thing. Do we want the OTEC Hunt Master? I don't think so. And then we're gonna put in... We're gonna put in this piece of equipment, which just gives the first creature you control gains +2/+2 in Berserk. It's not quite what the paper magic card does, but it gets the job done. Okay, and then what else do we want? With Godfarrow's Gift, let's get something that we can pitch a bunch of cards, but before I forget, we kind of need Saving Grace. +0/+8 in Defender permanently, so that's great. What does this one do? Right. I don't know how to feel about that one. Cool art, but like... For some removal, let's grab a Braid, because that spell is just great. Boop. It's a little pricey, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, I know the other card I want. This will probably be the last game we play, but I'm just looking to show off some of the new cards and some of the experiences I've had with them. That seems good. Okay, I think the last thing we're gonna get is we're just gonna get a piece of ramp, and we're gonna go with the old standby, the Chrome Mox. Boop. All right, so we've got this is sword removal. We can give a creature block. That's sword removal. This thing is sword removal. These all trigger. You can get them back. This deck looks super fun. Let's do it. Nahiri versus Nahiri. Now, we're severely out-leveled, but we have experience on our side. Maybe this is a beard. Maybe it's not a waterfall. Maybe it's a beard. It's a waterfall. Ooh, we have a great turn 1 play. Okay. And we have Dino Friend. Okay, this is going to be awesome. We're going to play Dino Friend, we're going to put Saving Grace on it, and if we're lucky we'll get this out too, and we'll just ping the Hatchling and make a 3/3 dinosaur. And we're going to do it like this. There's a free turn. Boop, boop. We now have a 1/9. And, oop, there's another free match, or a free turn. And then, that was pretty darn good turn 1, if I do say so myself. We'll take this red. Oh yeah! Ping him for 1. See what I mean? When you get the Enrage trigger, Dinosaur Hatchling jumps back onto the side of the screen like you just cast him. Stop it, stop it. Oh, I'm glad I got all my dinos out first. That's what we should have put in. Darn. What the fuck is going on over there? Alright. That was some hot loose horse shit. Jeez Louise. So this is what I mean when the AI is getting like these crazy out of nowhere cascades. And all you can do is just go like, wait, what, stop, I can't absorb this information fast enough. Okay, they have. Ooh, okay, we can do back-to-back abrades. Now it's just a mana race. Yes! You. Get abraded. Get your hair abraded. Really? Another free turn? Okay. Fortunately, we can do this. Okay, this isn't the worst. It's not great. He is certainly beating the piss out of us. I really want this thing dead. We're gonna try and get Sheltering Light on our dinosaur. It doesn't matter. Cause... Oh, but we'll abrade. Okay. We have a plan. Ooh, and he'll double strike him twice? Yeah, okay, no, this is great. We're gonna do the abrade on here, on Kinjali Sunwing. Break the desert's desert's hold. He gets enabled. You're gonna double strike him twice, and we're gonna get 2, 3, 3 dinosaurs. Yeah! Hee 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 hee! Raptor Hatchling, you're so good! Okay. Let's try and get the Sheltering Light out, and we'll just totally lock out that creature. We're gonna give all our creatures +3/+3. I should know this guy's name. I've killed so many of these things. Solemn Recruit. This is a very solid, it's not flashy or exciting, it's just good. A 3/3 double strike for 6. Fine. Just win games with it. Okay. Again, we don't have a great play. Hopefully we can get something happen there. No. Just give him some mana. That's a mythic? More dinosaurs! So we got, what is that, 6 triggers off that guy? For 2 spells? Seems fine to me. We don't need this anymore. I would like to get Godpharaoh's Gift. And maybe Chrome Mox. I think we'll discard a card and draw a card. Not hugely essential. Yeah, we'll just go for the Chrome Mox. We'll break his enchantment down 1 while we're at it. I don't even remember what this was. Oh, that's his unclaimed territory. Let's read what this does. At the beginning of your turn, convert 2 color gems to 2 loyalty gems. I wonder how much this spell costs. Instead, if you have... That's strange. If you have at least 3 creatures that share a type in your deck, convert 3 gems to your Planeswalker color. And see, I would have phrased that as... If you have at least 3 creatures that share a type in your deck, instead convert 3 gems to your Planeswalker color. It's really weird to have it instead first. I don't think it, back me up on this, but, grammatically that seems very strange. Suncrown Hunters, sure. I mean, we'll probably win before all this happens, but... Oh yeah, we're gonna win this turn, in fact. Who cares what we do? So we'll just cast my masterpiece. Whomp. Raptor Hatchling! You're so good! Alright, that was fun. So yeah, it's important to find cards that you can exploit in fun ways, and you can just have fun with. Raptor Hatchling, man. I love that little guy. Alright, well I think that's going to wrap it up. We didn't get to crack any packs. Let's see if we have a pack waiting for us in the vault, but I don't think we do. Once I do get my 320 crystals, maybe I'll record that just on the off chance we open something super fun and exciting. Or 26 minutes short. So I really like this set. I want to see more cool stuff. I'll keep playing with the cards, trying to get crazy value out of weird cards. Boring. And we'll keep rebuilding sets. Until then, I will bid you adieu. Oh god, $40 for one card. I'm sure he's super cool, but I'm not, like, okay, if I wanted this guy and Hotley, sure, just drop $70 on this? No, you are out of your flippin' mind. This, I think, is worth it. Sheltering Light we've seen is a lot of fun. Kinjali Sunwing, seems like fine rare. Raging Sword Tooth, totally fine. I'd say this is worth it, but that's just me. I'm not made of money. Far from it. I think I'm mostly made of pasta. Pasta and beer. So, that said, I think we'll call this another successful fun stream, and we'll keep doing this. Cheers, everyone. As I wait, this, and then bye-bye.